Welcome to I Read Bad Reviews. Today we're doing 2019's Miss Monopoly. Without further ado, let's begin. This reviewer gave it 1 star. Says, if the rules favor females, why should males even play this game? Fair enough. This was kind of like a feminist Monopoly, and women basically got more money at the start and everything. Yeah, if you want to look at the rules your own time. Next one. This reviewer gave it a 1 star review and said, not 1 star, but rated it 1. You shouldn't even need me to explain why a game that gives a handicap to women is inherently sexist and goes against the entire message of empowering women that this game seeks to spread. That is true. They did give a little bit of edge to women, giving them more money than men if they played this game with a guy, which... Yeah, on to the next one. This person gave it a 2 stars and says, on paper, I like what they were trying to do, but all good intentions were destroyed by the main premise being women are too stupid to play Monopoly normie. The start handicap being a main example of that. It is kind of impressive that Monopoly trying to pander to girl power / feminists managed to be insanely misogynistic. That's a fair point. I never even played the game, so I'm unbiased, but I heard about it. On to the next one. This person reviewed it 5, rated it 5. It's not really that bad, but it's not that good either. I haven't played the game, so I don't know. On to the next one. This reviewer gave it 2 stars and said, whereas Monopoly for millennials was done tongue-in-cheek, poking fun at everyone's favorite generation, this heap of garbage is beyond said a black eye on the legacy of a great game series. Bro, that's crazy to say. It is probably a heap of garbage. I can't argue there. On to the next one. This reviewer gave it a 1 star, and it has the same complaint as almost everyone else. Implying that women players can only win if guaranteed unfair advantages over men. Implying that women players can only win if guaranteed unfair advantages over men. They managed to make an awful game worse, playing the victim card and somehow still come out as sexist towards women. Pretty impressive. That's the reason why Monopoly should stay in their lane. Nothing political, just... let's go with the flow. Okay, on to the next one. This person gave it a 2 rating, and the person said it's faster than Monopoly at least. Well, on to the next one. I can't argue there because I didn't play the game. On to the next one. This person gave it a 1 and says, I actually thought this was a parody and not a real game. Nope, it's real. When someone says it's so bad it should be a parody, that's when you know you should hang up the boots and know never to try anything like this again. On to the next one. This person gave it a 1 star and said, social justice warrior version of Monopoly went straight to the bargain bin in most stores. On to the next and last one. Oh, this one is funny. A 1 star. This person gave it a 1 out of 10. And said, nice formula. Take a crappy game, get rid of everything that's okay with it. Add an inbuilt, unbalanced, and 19th century beliefs in what women can do, and voila! You might have the worst game ever. That's the one we're going to end it on. It's kind of crazy to not like Monopoly. Monopoly is one of my favorite board games, but I digress. Goodbye.